Holy shit. What a finish. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Dragons versus Rabbitohs round 15 live review. We're going to do a quick review of the game that just ended. The first game was Super Saturday for round 15 in the NRL. Dragons 36, Rabbitohs 30. Holy shit, man. That was wild. That was one of the craziest endings to a game I've seen all season, man. That was wild as it gets. Holy fuck. 36-30, the final score. Dragons over the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs scoring 3 tries in the space of fucking 3 minutes, I think. And unbelievable. Dragons were up 36-20. And then South just went bang, bang, bang. Unbelievable finish to a game of football that had no defence whatsoever. It was all about attack. Unbelievable. We'll give you guys a moment to come into the stream. I did sort of just do this unannounced and just did a quickly went live, but wow. Fuck. What a finish. Haven't said anything like that for a while, man. That was wild. Absolutely insane. We got Josh Rabbitohs 2023. We got Tupac, the greatest rapper. Yeah, it was wild. If you guys, obviously I haven't said anything, but about 5 minutes before kickoff, I actually changed my tips to the Dragons, and I'm glad I did. South's had too many players out, but gee, they showed some guts towards the end. I thought they were coming to win. They were coming to get them at the end. That was absolutely insane. The Dragons just clocked off early. They were like, oh yeah, 36-20 with about, 5 to go. We'll just clock off here. And fuck me, South just went bang, bang, bang. Unbelievable finish. Don't forget to press the thumbs up button, guys. Like the stream, do all that good shit. We're not going to be on here for too long. We just want to do a bit of a quick recap of that wild game between St. George and South Sydney. First thing I do want to mention about the game is well done to everyone that attended. It was a sellout at Cogger Oval. A complete sellout. It was a big crowd. Not one seat left at the Strata Jubilee Stadium. Unbelievable. How long's Latrell and Cody out for? Latrell's back. Hopefully for New South Wales in Origin. If not, probably the Cowboys game. And Walker, I think he's back next game as well. I think South's got the bye next week, so they should be right for the Cowboys game in a couple of weeks. But all right, we got a bit of we got a reasonable crowd in here now. Holy shit, guys, that was mental. Let's get into the try scorers, shall we? So for South Sydney, first try of the game was Richie Kenner on that right edge. Tries to Richie Kenner, Keon Kalamatangi, Isaiah Tass, Jacob Host, Lachlan Ilias, and Campbell Graham. And the tries for the Dragons, tries to Ben Hunt, Makali Ravalawa, Jacob Little, Jaden Sewer, Michael Mollo, and Jaden Hunt. Now, I'll tell you what's wild as well. Both teams scored 6 tries. 6 tries apiece, but the difference was the goal kicking. The Dragons kicked 5 from 6 for Zach Lomax, and unfortunately for Blake Taff, he only kicked 3 from 6. So a bit of an off day with the goal kicking for Blake Taff. But man, if you're a Dragons fan, you'd be very happy with the win, but you'd be very upset with that final 5 minutes. But you'll take what you can get. If you're a Dragons fan, you'll take any win at this point. They are currently the bottom of the ladder, trying to avoid the wooden spoon. They're competitive every week, the Dragons, but they just had to win that game. It was simple as that. With what South Sydney had out, no Latrell, no Cody Walker, no Cameron Murray, no Joe Arrow. South's just had to win. It's as simple as that. And they did enough to win the Dragons. Good on them. I'm so glad I had the balls to change my tip before kickoff, because I was going to go with Souths, but I changed to the Dragons because I thought everyone that's out, Dragons will just have to win. It's simple as that. I thought it was a very entertaining game of football. A lot of excitement, a lot of chaos, a lot of great tries. Ravalawa's try was good. What about Ben Hunt's try in the first half? That was outstanding. Jaden Hunt, brilliant. Like that pass from Hunt inside ball to Sloan and on to Jaden Hunt. That was a brilliant try. The Rabbitohs scored some crazy tries. Keon Kalamatangi scored a brilliant one. Ilias and Graham got some great tries at the end there. Crazy finish. Just crazy. With the Dragons leading 36-20 with about 5 minutes to go, everyone thought it was over. But the Rabbitohs, they just kept fighting. They took a risk on that left side. Host got through a try. Then Ilias on the back of Campbell Graham and Taff running down that right edge. And then Graham got one. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. It was insane. Absolutely insane. Atmosphere looked outstanding. Let's have a look at some of the completion rates and whatnot. I want to see, so the possession, Dragons 57%, Souths had 43%. Dragons completed 31 from 40. South Sydney a bit off of that. South Sydney were 26 from 33. So Souths had a better completion rate by 1%. 78% compared to the Dragons, 77%. Dragons had a bit more possession than the Dragons, though. The Dragons had a bit more ball than the Bunnies, which was good in the end. It definitely favoured the Dragons. What have we got here? More stats. Let's have a look at the error counts. How many tackles were made in this? How many missed tackles? So, South missed 39 tackles. Dragons missed 30. So, you can see why it was so high scoring. Dragons made 10 errors. South made 8. Interesting. 7 free penalty count in favour of the Dragons. Only 1 on report. And both teams used up all their interchanges as well. Very interesting indeed. All right, let's have a look at some of the player stats. I want to see who ran for the most metres. So, Damien Cook had the most tackles at 51. Mollo had the most for the Dragons at 33. Michael Mollo ran for the most metres today, which was quite surprising. 166 metres from Michael Mollo. Halmo Saleh ran for 155. Graham had 2 line breaks compared to Sloan's 1. Fantasy points, couldn't give 2 shits, to be honest. Overall, very highly entertaining game of football. I enjoyed it. I know defence wasn't really there for both sides, but you know what? It was a Saturday afternoon. It was a 3 o'clock kickoff at Cogra Oval. It was a sellout. The atmosphere would have been electric. The crowd looked awesome. You had the Borough at one end. You had the Red V faithful at another. And it just looked like a really good, fun day for rugby league. And I really enjoyed the game, watching it from home. So good footy to watch. Good to see. Some of the standout players from both sides here. We'll start with the Dragons. I thought Sloan was terrific. I thought Ravalawa and Lomax were very good. I thought Sullivan did a good job. I thought Ben Hunt was outstanding. Arguably player of the game, to be fair. Michael Mollo and Jacob Little were very good for the Dragons. Jaden Sewer had a big game against his old side. Jaden Hunt did a good job for him, because it looked dangerous in periods. For the Bunnies, though, I thought Taff, he had some decent moments throughout the game. Campbell Graham was a handful. Tass had a solid hit out. Kenner, reasonable. Wasn't too impressed with Richie Kenner, but, Dean Hawkins. Ilias, I thought, was pretty average today. Totola was pretty up and down. Cook, I think Damien Cook did enough to get an Origin jersey. I thought Cook was good today. Saleh did a great job. Keon Kalamatangi was great. Host was solid. Shaq off the bench and Havili were also very good for the Bunnies as well. Overall, it was a very entertaining game of football, and I think the Dragons deserved the win. I think they deserved the 2 points, so good on them. Now, let me just have a look at the live ladder and see how things are shaping up. Obviously, we've got a few games to go. We've got the Broncos and Knights in 20 minutes, and then we got the Roosters and Panthers later on, which is going to be a big game. So the Dragons, unfortunately, they do stay last on the ladder for now, but that's because of for and against, I believe. And the Rabbitohs remain in 3rd place on the ladder, but they could drop down to 4th. Actually, they will drop down to 4th over the weekend. regardless of who wins out of Melbourne and Cronulla tomorrow, they will overtake the Bunnies. So South will probably finish the weekend as low as 4th. So that's interesting stuff there. But, you know, it's the halfway mark. A lot can happen between now and then. But we'll see. But look, I'll tell you what. My man of the match from the Dragons Rabbitohs game, I've got to give it to Ben Hunt. I thought Ben Hunt really stood up today. Thought he had a really good game. Scored a great try in the first half. Set up a couple of tries as well. So for me, Ben Hunt, man of the match. Well done to the Dragons getting the win over the Rabbitohs. But guys, that concludes the quick review for the Saturday afternoon fixture between the Dragons and the Rabbitohs. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys around 9:30 for the Saturday night football review between the Broncos and the Knights and the Roosters and the Panthers. Anyway, guys, until then, I'll see you tonight.